Bulaga. Wow. ang dami kagad. 58 kagad. 82. Ba? Ayan na. Ihanda na ang mga tanong. Oo nga pala, sandali lang. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna do an intro. Maraming salamat sa inyo at nandito kayo. First of all, good morning and or good evening kung nasan man kayo sa mundo. Maraming salamat at nandito kayo. And I'm excited. Actually, ginawa ko lahat. Kumain ako ng maaga, guys. I ate, nagluto ako ng maaga. Kumain kami ng maaga so I can make the 6 p.m. The time slot. Alam ko naman kasi medyo late sa New York. Kung saan nandun sila yung mag-asawa. So I'm actually going to send them the invite. But I won't sino ba ang mga nandyan? Mga pumasok. Actually, kanina merong maraming tao kanina na matagal naghihintay. Madam Kat TV, ang unang-unang nandito. Dark Angel Mamshi also shared out the stream. Maraming salamat, Dark Angel Mamshi. And also si Claribel, nandyan din. Hello, Claribel. And Nanay Nawaray, of course, hindi actually excited din yan. And of course, Mimi Joy. Ayan na. Yes, andito na tayo. So maraming salamat sa inyo guys. And Che, Shutterbug is here as well. And from what I can see, there seems to be a lot of folks that are trying to connect. So we'll give them a little bit of time. Shine Weather! Hello to you. Jean Gatchalian, hello. Kumusta na? Maraming salamat sa pagpunta nyo, and I hope you guys enjoy. And we're gonna try to make this fun-filled, diba? Fun-filled. So itutuloy-tuloy natin ito. Of course, uumpisahan natin yung ating interview, yung ating hot seat, diba? Kay Rosalie Benedicto Sheldon, and of course her husband, Tim Sheldon. Hopefully nandyan sila sa background somewhere. Let Pat, kamusta na? Thank you guys for being here. I also have my own guest, by the way. Napagpasyahan ko po na para naman hindi ako masyadong pressured dito. Because this is really the first time that I'm doing a hot seat with a couple. I'm also inviting my better half, Michelle. So she's gonna join me in a little bit. Mag-makeup ka na ba? Mag-makeup ka pa ba? Yeah, we're still waiting for. So everyone, this is Michelle. Sa mga hindi nakakita, my wife, Michelle. So hopefully, wala pa. Mukhang hindi pa kumakatok si Rosalie.
They woke up like this though.
I wish I can say that. I wish I can say that as well.
Joke.
Mom A Reviews. Hello, kumusta? I'm here. Maganda ka raw, sabi ni Nanay na Waray. Porce Vismanos, good morning. Yes, good morning. Good morning sa inyo. Kung morning man sa inyo, good evening. To those here in North America, if you are, especially if you're on the East Coast, thank you for joining. I know it's about 9 p.m. Back east. Yeah, it's Ann Sharp is here. Hello. Oh, ayan, hello daw sabi ni Ann Sharp. Yeah. So actually, I'm going to be doing the invite. Ipapadala ko kay Rosalie. Not Control V, Command V. Ayan, ito muna natin ang music. So, minessage ko na po yung ating link to the StreamYard. Hopefully, nandiyan na siya. Ayan na, absent. Hindi ka pwedeng umatras, oy. Si Tim ang hinihintay nila eh. Hindi ikaw. Sabihin niyo na totoo, si Tim Sheldon ang hinihintay niyo. So guys, ayan, pinadala ko na po kay sa kanilang mag-asawa. Nasa nasa Facebook Messenger. So hopefully makapasok. Nakailang shots ka na dyan. Nung ano pa yan, tuwing nakikita, di ba nagla-live stream siya or nagpi-premiere siya, pag tuwing nakikita niya daw ako sa live stream, sa premiere niya, ninenervyos na siya. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Alam naman niya kung ano yung mangyayari. Pero nagbanta po yung asawa niya. Asan ang link? Nasa nasa Facebook. Facebook Messenger. Nasa Facebook Messenger mo. Nagbanta yung asawa niya, napapopula, daw. He's going to make us blush. So we will see. Ayan. There's Tim Sheldon. So Tim, tell your wife I sent the link to the StreamYard to her Facebook Messenger. Hopefully she got it. Yes, the Sheldons are here. Tongue in the mall. I want to hear that from you, Tim. Tongue in the mall. Wala pa po. Wala pang kumakatok. Bakit ako biglang pinagpawisan? Biglang umilit. Hot kasi yung asawa ko. Hello, Hannah, Valentin, and Dancing in Tandem din. Pareho ba pareho bang pinapasok mo yung account na yan, Mimi Joy? So, okay, I just want to welcome to the hot seat and /TGIF, Rosalie and Tim Sheldon. Ooh.
What a pansy ass.
There they are.
Blushing now.
Hello.
Are you going to make us blush, Tim?
Yes, I will.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi sa wifey.
If you ask me certain questions, you guys' cheeks will turn red.
Well, just to let you know, I got the questions finalized right here. So,
oh, no.
All right.
So, without further ado, right. First of all, I want to thank you guys for being good sports, and I want to thank you for joining me tonight. And I try to do this every once in a while, but it's becoming kind of a regular thing for me now every week. So a couple of people are also lined up for. I don't know when that's going to be, guys. So you guys just wait for that, and I will surely make an announcement. Ati Eve Calma is here. So before I start, I want to just give the floor to husband and wife there, or to you, Roseli, and maybe you want to greet everyone. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Go ahead.
There you go.
You guys are gonna blush tonight. Trust me.
All right. I have some interesting questions coming from myself, because I was kind of curious, and just to get things started, and I've always been curious about this, and this goes to your wife. How do you really pronounce your name? Dahil marami ako I hear Roseli, I hear Rosalie, I hear different things.
Rosalie.
Rosalie?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Oh, there.
Name is actually Pima.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a secret?
That's my nickname for her. You know
Okay.
what it stands for? Pain in my ass.
Pain in my ass. There you go. All right. So the questions are kind of divided, and I think Rosalie knows how this goes. It's really level 1, 2, and 3. But I kind of changed it up. The level 3, I'm leaving as is. So we all know what that is. Those are kind of the hot, quote unquote, hot questions.
I love level 3. Start with level 3.
You want level 3 already? But we want to get to know you first. So we'll kind of rush through the first 2 levels. So this is more for the YouTuber in the family, Rosalie. When did you start your channel?
Last year.
Last year.
Yes.
And has it always been just your name, or did you start off thinking of another name for your channel, but you just ended up with just your name?
Just my name.
Just your name. You never thought of, hey, I'm gonna make this an artsy kind of a name.
No. Since when I was in a doing painting, so most of the artists using their real name, am I right? So I just
Okay, that's a good point. And most of the big YouTubers actually just use their name. See, I'm not a big YouTuber, so I don't use my name.
Yeah.
All right. So where are you from originally, Rosalie?
Philippines, Malabon.
No, where in the Philippines?
Both my family was in Bacolod, actually.
Okay.
We're
And
from
Tim, have you always been from New York?
No. I just got here 2012.
2012. Okay. All right. And speaking of YouTube, why did you start the YouTube channel?
Because of him.
I'll answer this one.
Okay.
Because she's a self-taught artist, and she's very talented. So I didn't force her. I told her it was a good idea to show people how talented you are for being self-taught. And actually, when she's painting, it's actually her therapy. It actually relaxes her. So, show people what you can do and what it does for you.
Okay. So you've always been into art, I'm assuming.
No, I just started a couple years ago.
That's really, for me anyway. That's since I've been watching your work. That's really a surprise to me. I thought you were always, like, ever since, like, you were a kid, at least you were drawing or something like that. Has the love for art always been there, or was it just something that you picked up?
I guess it was in my blood, having an artist family also.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Her one cousin, Ed Bun, is actually a famous artist in the Philippines.
okay.
He's actually designed cars for Ford.
Okay. Oh,
And
all right.
he's in Dubai,
Kuwait
Kuwait.
or Saudi Arabia.
He works for a company out there. And also, he came here 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know the Comic-Con?
Yeah.
He actually he did Deadhead, the Acme book, comic book, Deadhead. He did all the drawings in it.
I guess
Cool.
I guess they have how many volume of comics of that?
I think there's volume 1 and 2. We're supposed to do volume 2. You're supposed to come back out,
Yeah.
but they haven't done volume 2 yet.
Mm. Okay.
So what I've been seeing lately from your channel is like a lot of kind of still life, fruits, and that any object that you kind of want to paint or want to draw. Um, where do you get your ideas from? Is it just from everyday things? I know you do like the landscape as well.
Yeah. Well, for me, every uh thing that you see on your eyes, it, I challenge myself to do painting on it.
Okay. So are those paintings behind you your work?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So what do you hope to achieve with your channel? Well, as a YouTuber, I think I know the answer, but I think we should hear from you what you really want to achieve personally.
Well, for me, I want to inspire other people, you know, doing painting, I know everybody can draw, and doing drawing or anything painting, it can relax you, you know, being stressed.
Mhm. So we also have another painter on the chat, Nanay Nawaray Art. And is that the same? Tatanong ko lang I'm gonna ask Nanay Nawaray. Is that the same for you, Nanay Nawaray? Does it, you get kind of relaxed? Does it relax you, or does it help you through your day? That sort of thing. Because I find that a lot with artists. I've been saying this all along. I can draw, but I'm not very good with colors. It's my daughter, my young daughter. She's 8 years old. She's the one that does the colors, the paintings. I don't know, for some reason I can't grasp the technique, I guess, with color. Yeah, it's her me time. That's what Nanay Nawaray said. So there you go. Besides, I guess, the Filipino YouTubers that you may follow, do you follow any other YouTubers that may be doing the same thing in your niche, or not really?
I don't know. I don't
No.
know.
Okay. Because like me, I watch a lot of the, in my niche is like food most of the time. So I watch a lot of those types of channel, cooking. So I watch like Ati Kalma. I watch, obviously, but some like cooking techniques, that sort of thing. So that's where I was kind of getting at.
She has in the past. She's watched different artists to find, to learn different techniques.
All right. Have you thought about doing a collaboration with someone?
Yeah. With
Who would that be?
Nanay know what I.
Nanay Nawaray. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that coming up soon, or I'm not sure how you guys are gonna do it, or maybe you just should do
Open
it on a stream or something like that. If you can tell your viewers why they should watch your channel, what would you say to them?
um get inspired, and learn from it.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick drink. Feel free, guys. It's
Naman yan, no? Ready ako.
I've been trying to be a good boy, so I've been on this um
White Claw.
like White Claw, those sorts of things, because their calories are lower. So that's why I've been kind of drinking those types of drinks. Uh, do you hope to make it big? I mean, you're a YouTuber. I know you're a YouTuber, and I'm a YouTuber. So yes, it'd be nice, right? But do you really want to make it big as a YouTuber?
Not really.
It's more. It's more for you? Is that what it is? It's more for you.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll keep you to ourselves.
Every day doing painting, it relaxes me, you know.
Do you
And,
think do you
and
think if you grow your channel to uh a really large level, do you think it's gonna put pressure on you?
yeah.
For me, that's the way I feel. It's gonna kind of, now there's pressure for me to create content. Would that be like the same way
Yeah.
that you would feel? Yeah, yeah. I kind of thought.
Actually, I have a group page also. It called Wonder Beauty of Art. So I'm the one who owned that page. So I have already 5,000 something.
Okay, that's
And
that's
you know,
nice.
yeah, that's why I also entered YouTube because they're telling me, can I learn something from your technique? What did you use? Something like
Okay.
that.
I know you have a pretty big community as far as the people that follow you, the people that you see all the time. Um, what's your favorite thing about having that community? What can you say about them as a either a subscriber or a viewer? What is it about them? Is it there's something that kind of gives you inspiration as well?
Yeah, each person that I met here in YouTube, it gives me a courage because every people have different what do you call this? Different,
Techniques.
no, it's not techniques, different
Point of view,
point of view. Yeah,
probably. Yeah,
yeah,
they have a different viewpoint on. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, everybody's different, so Do you get bashers? Do you have bashers as a YouTuber?
I guess one.
Bilang na bilang, isa. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have that many. I can say, but there's a few. There's a few. But hey, one is.
If there's a basher, it make you feel more stronger.
Are they are they the they're probably subscribers too. And I really want to say that, but if they're there to bash, if it's that one person that really wants to that does it over and over again, you should thank them. I always tell them, as I always tell everyone, like, your bashers are really your friends, right? Because they kind of appreciate your content, so in a certain way, in a bad way, but they do. Um, that's the way they show their appreciation. What do you think is the hardest thing, right? Becoming a YouTuber for you, like in general, nothing too specific.
Time, because I'm a full-time mom at the same time, you know. Right
Hmm.
now the kids is fully remote. So
Okay. How
I
many kids?
two,
Two kids. Ages?
15 and 7 years old.
Okay. Oh, they're remote, so yeah, okay. Because here in California, well, at least with our kids, they're in school, which is good, but that may
We
change.
can send them to school, but we won't let them go because they can't guarantee our kids' safety 100%.
Understand? Yeah, the same thing that happened here with some public school districts is that they found out some kids had there was like a breakout, so they ended up going back to remote anyway.
Yeah, well, when they first started school, one of the teachers at the school they go to got the virus.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Then for the first 6 weeks they did just fully remote. Then I just found out some of the kids, high school kids, went to a party. There they go. They got the virus.
Yep.
There you go. Nope. I guess kids are gonna be kids. So just all need to be a little bit more careful, especially nowadays.
Well,
So speaking of your community, um, what do you think is the most rewarding for you? I certainly, as a viewer, pag pinapanood kita when I watch you paint, it's very rewarding for me because I can really appreciate your. But what about for you? What is the kind of what do you take? What do you get from it as far as um,
I'm happy.
satisfaction? That you're really happy that
Yeah,
okay.
because I can help, you know, people, even their young age or adult, that they can still do painting even if they're
Mhm.
old, you know.
So do you sell your paintings? You do? Do you sell them?
Yes, some. I
Okay.
did one exhibit here in library, is that right?
New Hartford Library, yes.
Yeah, New Hartford. And then I also uh guest one in a big what's that called, the the doodle wash. They
Okay.
they let me guess to their site, so they featured me also there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself being a YouTuber for a long time?
No.
Yes.
No.
I was enjoying with with friends here, because for me, being a YouTuber, I meet a lot of friends that I can never really get from my own family. I said,
Mhm.
how come you're my family, but you can never watch my own video? you know.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
one thing I noticed about Filipino women also,
Oh,
Yes. My wife is listening, so go.
they'll
Go ahead.
exchange phone numbers. If they become friends with somebody, they'll
Uh-huh.
exchange phone numbers, and they never call each other.
Is that true? Those in the chat, is that true? Like you guys exchange phone numbers, but do you text at least?
of course, I really don't want to be bothered. Maybe I was just thinking
Oh my
maybe
God!
maybe
Here we go again.
maybe, you know they're
Her,
busy.
her, her excuse is, "What if they're doing something? How do you know unless you call?"
They'll tell you they're doing something.
Right.
Just apologize ahead of time. I'm sorry to bother you. Are you doing something? They'll tell you.
And so, and every time they exchange phone numbers, never call. I'm like, get your number. It irritates the living shit
Funny.
out of me.
Oh my God. Nagsisimula na siya.
Right. Right.
What?
So, so as a YouTuber, do you have any advice for those who are new or just starting out with YouTube? What's your main advice? I mean, I always give advice, but that's from my perspective. So, what's your advice?
Just be yourself, and just follow the rules, the community guidelines, and then that's it.
Huwag daw kayong pasaway. Exactly. Nag-iba ba? Has YouTube changed when you started and then from compared to when you started and now? I know it hasn't really been that long for you. Do you think it changed? Something changed?
Yeah, it changed, especially on my part, because I'm more happy now, rather
Okay.
rather than stress.
Happy is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see any especially like you see new people, right? All the time. Maybe new subscribers or new people that kind of watch you. What do you think of the new YouTubers now as compared to when you started? Because when I first started, there's a big difference.
Greedy.
They're greedy now, greedier.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, Last question, and this is very, very personal on with regard to YouTube. In Tagalog, sa palagay mo ba, babalik pa ba si Gon Magno sa magiging YouTuber?
John Magno, what a punk.
Gon Magno is there. No, that's a question for you. Sa palagay mo, do you think he's gonna come back to being a YouTuber?
Yeah. Masipag naman siya actually.
He's very, very busy, I guess, for YouTube. So
Yeah,
I
even
just wanted to interject that because I know he's, yeah,
siya, once na I message him, nandiyan talaga siya.
yeah,
And then, sometimes, lagi ako nandito sa'yo, punta mo na yung bahay ko, di ka na naman nanonood. Alam mo yun?
yeah. I know. And he's really busy, pero pasulput-sulput siya. He's always there when he can support. So, thank you, God Magno, and thank you to everyone that's here, that are here. I hope you guys are enjoying. That was kind of the level one. I switched it up to being like a YouTube type questions. And the next, I'm going to take a drink. The next question the next set of questions are actually for both of you. More about this is things get a little more interesting.
I'm gonna drink.
So, do you guys in the chat, if you have any questions that you want to ask now, Level 3 na agad daw, sabi ni Mami Ann on the go. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But you can, you guys can ask a question. I'm waiting for. Let's see if there's any questions. I don't see anything. I have a request for a kiss, Tim Sheldon. Like a wedding. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, no.
Get over here now.
It's number 1.
Yun ang sabi niyan, unsubscribe ko.
You're
Sabi niya,
Net Pat
I was
and Nanay Nawaray.
happy.
It's actually your favorite person. You're one of your friends.
Yeah.
That's really why they came here to watch this.
Oh,
Oh, by the way, I wanna add. I wanted to ask you, how did di ba you did that giveaway, that contest?
yeah.
Tapos na ba yun? Is that done, or how did that go? That was pretty. You guys were busy that night.
Oh.
It's okay. You know, as long as I can able to help. You know.
French kiss. I see French kiss on the chat.
Sino yun? Sino yun?
This is from Ivy.
IB.
Sige, tanggalin mo na ako sa sponsor mo, ha?
Get over here.
Oh my God!
Level 1 daw. Each level needs a kiss. There you go. Come on.
As if for you
So we
guys.
can get to level 2.
Ay! Mas, wala niya. Ano?
Baka hindi tayo umabot sa level level 3.
Timothy, umayos ka. Oh, umayos ka.
Mayos ka.
Nakakaya. Ano?
Isa lang.
Ganon? Sige na, isa nga. Sige na nga. What? What?
Get over here.
Oh, I'm the one who's gonna kiss you. You kiss me.
You're the one who I'll lock lips.
Oh
I'll
my
get tongue
God!
out.
Okay.
Yeah. Ayan na, level 1 kiss.
Alam.
Painit ng painit yan. It's gonna get hotter as we go. So let's move on to the questions, real questions, I guess, for the both of you. How and when did you two meet?
You want to answer?
We met in 2008. My what happened was I was friends with her cousin. What a real winner! Wow. And
He fell in love with me.
no, you followed me first. So what happened was, shut up, I'm talking. So what happened was, both my dogs just passed away, not even a month apart. But my one dog actually died in my arms.
So you make me a dog there.
You were the replacement? No.
Will you shut up? Let me speak.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I went on YouTube when YouTube had their channel was, chat channel was big, and I was on there just to be a jerk to people.
Okay.
Because I was miserable. Like I said, both my dogs I had ever since they were puppies, died, and I remember on that site you get a lot of girls telling you their breast size, there's stuff like that, and they're robots. They're just sites. So here you are, you have people thinking they're talking to a girl.
Oh, okay.
And I'm telling people how big of morons they are. And I'm just being a jerk to these people, but I'm saying a little bit more not nice words,
Right.
And then her cousin says, well, I want you to meet somebody. Because her cousin wanted to go out with me.
Is that true?
I don't think so.
Actually?
I said, all right.
Oh, man.
So we started talking after her cousin introduced us. and it went on from there.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
year and a half later, I went to the Philippines to visit.
So you were in the Philippines at that time. Were you in the Philippines at that time?
When?
You were in the Philippines?
Yeah, I brought her here in
Okay.
2012.
Okay. So was it? Were you attracted to each other from the beginning?
Answer.
No, you fall in love with me.
Answer.
You fall in love.
Answer.
You fall in love with me.
Answer.
You fall in love.
He asked you a question and answer. I will
What?
answer after you answer.
Ah,
You gotta think about it.
no. First, I was thankful for being nice to me.
I'm always nice to everybody. I give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm nice to people, and so they're not nice to me.
You're nice to people who are nice back, right?
The thing is, when somebody's a jerk to me, it's all over with. I'm the biggest a-hole you ever met when provoked.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
My boss hates me because of how forward I am. I speak my mind.
What do you do? What do you do, Tim? Out of curiosity, I'm just curious.
Right now, I'm a tow truck driver.
Okay. That's why I was on the road.
Yes, and also I work in a body shop now. Also,
Very cool. So, question to Rosalie: what were the qualities that you began to notice about Tim when you met him and when you were considering, right, him to be your husband? What are those? You said he was nice.
Yeah. Whatever he said, I know it was true.
Okay.
He's saying true.
He's
Yeah.
not a liar. That's good. Right?
and plus also how I treated Sophia,
Hmm.
her daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, Sophia, you could not get her away from me. You couldn't. I remember my first year when I was leaving. She actually brought tears to my eyes. Because that's the first time I heard her call me Dada.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And she didn't want me to leave.
Was it serious already when you got there? But let me back up. Was that your first time going to the Philippines?
2010 was, yes.
Okay, and then
Been friends for a couple of years.
We were friends for about a little over a year and a half.
Yeah.
Before I flew out.
okay.
Then my first year I flew out, I got robbed by a cop.
At the airport?
Yep.
There you go. There's a lot of them there.
What am I gonna do as a if I was here back in America, a cop tried that, I would have punched him in the face.
Right.
But in a strange country I've never been to before,
Right.
you have to let it go.
So so when you met, was it kind of serious already, as far as your relationship, or semi, halfway there?
Because just doing things online, it's actually kind of hard to actually know what a person's truly like.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find that out in person.
Yeah.
Online somebody could be just saying something just to satisfy you, and you really don't know until you actually meet the person.
Right. Okay. Did you have any questions for them? Sorry, I'm kind of took over, but you may be curious about something.
No, not yet.
Not yet. You're waiting for the right moment. So I'm assuming you guys had previous relationships.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to be honest with you, I used to be a male whore.
Seriously?
Yes.
You're so proud of it.
And I only went out with married women.
Deuce Bigelow.
Yes.
Bigelow.
Since you're married women, there's no commitment. You can come and go as you please.
Ah, but that gets old, right?
Huh?
For you, did it kind of get old, kind of doing that same thing, being in those situations?
Yes, and also you had to be careful because I remember this one time, this one girl I was seeing, she was married. I found out she was seeing somebody else also at the same time.
Ah, okay.
And the thing is, both of our names was Tim.
Hmm.
So her husband went after the other Tim, thinking it was me. He
Oh,
chased him with a shotgun. Yeah. So it can be risky. It can be.
yeah. I can imagine. I can
It
imagine.
get old because who wants to live alone the rest of their life?
Hmm.
But
Right.
I never wanted kids. I did. When I was younger, I never wanted kids, never wanted to get married. I just wanted to be free and happy. But I do have a daughter from a previous girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
She was just going to be my little piece.
But
Nothing serious.
right.
Piece. And the first time we had sex, I get her pregnant.
Well, there you go. Well, funny you bring up the having kids because when I was younger, I was the same way. Like I never thought I wanted kids. Now I have 4. So, so we don't always end up where I guess our mind changes.
And the doctors told me I couldn't have kids.
They were dead wrong.
Yeah, I had 2 different doctors tell me I couldn't have kids.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking, all right, I can be a tramp now. Yes.
Somebody's saying you're venomous, Tim.
I'm really potent.
There you go. When you guys met finally in the Philippines, did you know that you already wanted to get married? Well, obviously you had to bring her here. Did you get married here or there?
We got
Probably
married here in the U.S.
Yeah, here in the U.S. Right? Okay. So you were like a fiance. Is that how you came here? I guess.
K1, K2 visa, yes.
Yep. All right, kind of switching gears a little bit. Are you guys religious? This is for Tim.
Yes, yes and no.
Mhm.
I believe in God, but the way I see it, you don't need a church or somebody to tell you to believe in God. God, wherever you are, He's here in your heart. He's not in some church. Where most church, all they want is your money, anyways.
This is true. I can agree with that. When you guys finally decided, I guess for Rosalie to come here, what was her family's reaction at that time?
They were concerned.
Yeah.
They were scared for her. They didn't know how I really was going to treat her or anything like that.
Okay. So from your perspective, Rosalie, anong sinabi ba sila na
Um,
whether for the most part okay with it?
when they met him in personally, that's the time that especially my dad, my tatay,
Mhm.
fathers knows best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you finally got married. Was it a big ceremony or was it just a small, intimate?
It's a
Small one.
small one.
My employer insisted on we get married at their house.
Okay.
So we got married at their house.
And at that time, were you already talking about the possibility of having more children? Or I know, Tim, you mentioned you didn't really want any more children.
No.
No.
No, we were actually content with Sophia.
Mhm.
Sophia was a quiet kid. Not no more. But I have to admit, Sophia, so intelligent.
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be.
So you were ready to marry Rosalie. Were you ready to get married, Rosalie, at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was time.
Yeah.
Because on the K1, you actually have 90 days
Yeah.
to actually get married. So they give you 3 months to live with a person. They see if you guys are gonna
Kill each other.
each other's heads in or not. Then after we got married, we had the little one.
Yeah.
Was that a surprise?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. You're venomous. That's what somebody said. So what do you think? Just to get your opinion, what do you think is the most rewarding about being married? This for the both of you.
Coming home and being around people you care about instead of like at work, people that you despise and you really want to beat the shit out of.
Right.
It's relaxing. Then when she does her live streams or her premieres, it's relaxing. Also, watching her paint or draw or whatever she does, and see how far she's come from when she first started.
Right. I mean, whenever I watch it, I'm just amazed. When I watch artists, especially people I know. I mean, like not even what I use.
All the friends that she's made on her channel since she started. That's what I really wanted for her.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have a lot of friends here. And she needs to talk to people besides me and the kids.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I wanted her to start her channel. Plus, like I said, to show people her artwork and what it does for her.
Nice. So I'm going to ask you the other side of this, the flip side of this question, Rosalie. What do you think is the most difficult about being married?
Actually, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because he was so really supportive to me, and he really loved the kids, and then he took good care of the family.
So what's hard for you?
What's hard? Sometimes he was ill-tempered.
It happens.
Yeah.
What's hard for her? She doesn't want to say anything bad. I'll come out and say it. What's hard for her when I come home from work and I'm pissed off, I just want to rip somebody's face off, and they say something and I don't hear them, or they don't say it so I understand it. I hate when I have to repeat myself. I hate it. It irritates me to the end. And something like that. That's what actually, in her eyes, irritates her about me. She doesn't want to say anything bad, but no one's perfect.
Of course. Yeah.
If everybody was perfect, we wouldn't have any of the violence that's going on right now.
hard for me, if I ask, what do you want to eat? I don't know. I said, anything you want? I don't know. You know.
No,
So
what
you do the cooking, Rosalie?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Okay.
Yeah, and then
she won't cook. I used to be a chef.
chef.
He used to be a chef, he said.
I was a chef for the government.
There you go.
Who taught you how to make spaghetti sauce the right way? I did.
Right. Not the Filipino way, the right way.
I did.
He don't
What do you
like
think of Filipino spaghetti?
I think it's disgusting.
it's
Nasty.
A little too sweet for you, just a little bit.
It's too sweet, and get rid of those freaking hot dogs.
There are times where I have to make the, quote unquote, traditional marinara sauce, when I feel like it. I get where you're coming from, Tim.
Well, people actually really don't realize where actually spaghetti originated from.
Mm-hmm.
Spaghetti originated from Germany.
Maybe that's where the hot dog came from.
Everybody. Well, it's an Italian thing. No, it's not. It's actually a German thing.
I really hate Jollibees. I don't know.
Oh, wow, that's disgusting. No, I'm sorry. We went to Jollibee's in the Philippines. I ordered a hamburger. First time I bit into it, I almost puked.
Just a little sweet for you? Another sweet thing.
Oh no, it was like it was rotten, spoiled.
Wow.
It's not spoiled.
It was nasty.
And then he don't eat what do you call this? Pork liver.
Pork liver.
And then sardines. He really hates sardines. Hello. I was trying to tell
No,
you, just eat one balot.
no,
It is,
never.
It is good.
I'm not eating balut.
And the first time he saw a cockroach.
First time I seen a cockroach.
What? In the Philippines?
That's not the first time.
No.
They're fast little shits.
Was it the flying one or?
Oh, you're flying
No, it
around.
wasn't the flying one. First time I saw one was that old lady.
Yeah,
We were walking to 7-Eleven.
yeah.
Old lady, she's going.
Yeah.
What a memory, huh, Tim? So, speaking of memory, if you can relive one moment during your either dating period or when you first got married or whatever, like when you first got married or when you were dating, what moment would you choose? What moment kind of, comes to your mind right away?
When we first met,
Oh yeah, how was that?
because I was always getting laid.
Is that
We never
always?
do that. We never do that.
After we got to know each other, I was getting laid.
No.
Yes.
You really got to know each other.
You got to beg for it.
Begging.
Hi,
Hey
come
guys, I want to say
on,
for
come on.
everyone on the chat, thanks for hanging. We're getting to that part.
I'm sweating.
Give me my drink, please.
Your drink, oh,
Yes,
God.
please. Thank you.
All right. Let's give Tim a chance to drink.
See, I don't drink alcohol.
What's your poison?
Pepsi. I haven't drank alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol in 20 years.
Huh, good. Big soda.
Yeah. He really loves it.
That's okay. That's okay. So this is for the both of you. This question, we're actually coming down towards the end of this part. In your opinion, what's the most important thing that every person should think about before getting married?
See, a lot of people, when they first meet somebody, they think it's love. A lot of times it's not love, it's just lust.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think it's funny and hilarious some people are young. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. You have no idea what love is yet. You're still a freaking child. It's
It was
actually
the same way when I met my wife. I like lust.
What?
actually
It
get
was
person.
lust.
It's actually getting to know the person, the good and the bad, because you can't just have one. There's always
Right.
both in a person. There's good and there's bad. No relationship's perfect. No relationship's ever going to be perfect. You know, back before I had back surgery and I became paralyzed, I literally thought I was perfect. I truly did.
No.
I was very, very conceited. Because back then I knew I could get anybody I wanted.
Well, as you said, you were, right?
Yes.
All right. So the last question here this actually I only thought about this today. I always say, and I really believe this is it's actually part of the next level, but I'm going to ask this anyway. I always say that people change when they start living together under the same roof. What changed, do you think, in your opinion? What changed? Anything changed in the both of you?
My attitude a little bit, not towards my family. It's just all the bullshit I have to go through every day, you know. And I come home. I try not to take it out on them, and sometimes I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's things that shouldn't happen, but it does. That's what's changed. Before when I was single, I'd come home, I'd punch a wall or something,
Yeah.
or I would just go for a drive. And now I can't. I have other people to think about, and I have to be responsible. Okay, just say I did. Like I used to do when I was younger, just go for a drive. I'm 2 hours away. Next thing you know, one of my kids cut themselves and they're bleeding really bad. Okay, what kind of father am I then?
Yeah.
Because then I would be thinking of myself, not my family. So my opinion is I have to think of my family first before myself, and I always do, and I always will. I'll go without before my family will.
There you go.
Will.
Oh, thank you.
So, Rosalie, nag-iba ka ba? Do you think something changed in you when you got married?
Maybe emotional. Yeah.
Are you more emotional now?
Oh my God.
I told you.
She's a white lamb baby.
See?
I saw that in a couple of your live streams. Like, there was one time you cried or something. There it is. So that's it. Actually, that's the second level. Thank you for answering those questions. And we need a level 2 kiss. So I'm going to join you. There you go. There it is. See?
All right.
English.
That's too much.
Shut up.
Ayan na, level 3 na. So level 3.
Oh no.
God. God, shut up.
Ang pinakahihintay. Level 2 kisses. Yes, there you go. All right, we all know what level 3 is, so let's not beat around the bush, so to speak. Actually, part of level 3 was the one that do you believe in marriage first or live in first? That's actually what I really wanted to know.
I didn't hear you. What was that?
Do you believe in getting married first, or do you if you were to have to get married or to have a relationship, or would you want to live with the person first?
You have to live with the person first because Okay, just say you get married first without living with the person. Then as soon as you start living with that person, you hate that person.
Mhm.
Just that person's an asshole or she's a bitch
Right.
after you get married. Okay, now you gotta get a divorce.
Yep.
I agree.
It's better to actually get to know somebody first to see if you can live with that person.
Yeah.
I think it's totally wrong and totally stupid to get married first.
Right.
That's my opinion. You know, some people have it differently. Some people you just get married and they're fine. But most cases you see, you get married first and you live with a person, it never lasts.
What about you, Rosalie?
Yeah, same.
Live in first? Okay. Mag-English ka raw, sabi ni ano. You have, Gon Magno said you have to make your answers longer and you have to answer in English.
Yes, I really wanted to, live in first because, as you know, I have a past before,
Yeah.
and I had 9 years live with him, but
What a dick.
it's still not working because the
So did you get married first to that person? Or you just lived with that person before?
I wanted to get married actually,
Oh, okay. All right.
but that guy have a lot of excuses. So
Cheater.
That's what it was.
yeah.
No good in my book. So, question number 2. And you kind of alluded to this, Tim, when you went to the Philippines. So, what was the first time like? When you finally.
Had sex?
Yes.
We did not do it for the first time.
So, what? No. So, what was the first time like?
We did it.
When it finally happened?
She was in pain.
I want confirmation.
She told me that her legs were hurting.
Oh my God,
You didn't stretch first. There you go.
how dare you?
Totoo ba yun? Totoo ba? We got confirmation.
Sa laki niyan to.
She said you're big, Tim. So
Yeah. What are you looking at me?
Nothing.
Tim the Great, according to Gun Magno.
I'm great at a lot of things.
Okay.
So this question is for Rosalie. Do you prefer it rough or sensual? Kinda
Oh my God.
Oh, for me, sensual.
sensual?
For her, there's no foreplay. Just get right to it.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, all the time.
Be nice to me.
I'm telling the truth.
Oh my God, here you go.
Just dive right in, according to Ate Eve Calma. There you go. So it's kind of switching gears a little bit. Does it bother you if your partner? So I guess question for both of you: if your partner looks at another person, man or woman, and they said, "Oh, she's sexy," does it bother you or not really?
No.
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 But
So
what
you're
bothers me is when just say she talks to a man. Don't introduce me. Just keeps on talking and talking and talking. I'll say something.
okay.
I don't give a shit. I don't.
I'm not like that.
Didn't say you were.
Just theoretically.
No, you know what?
Just-
If you talk to another guy, it doesn't affect me because she talks to a lot of guys on a YouTube channel. It was my idea
Oh, I
For
was
her-
talking to Kuya Gon Magno.
for
Oh.
her to start her channel. Of course, I know there's guys on there. Of course, I know some guys are going to hit on her. But
Do you get a lot of guys hitting on you, Rosalie? On YouTube?
When I started, yeah.
When you first started?
Doing live
Okay.
stream, I see you doing live. Can I get your Facebook Messenger, something like that, huh?
Oh, Rosalie, Madam Cat is saying hello.
Hi, sis, Madam Ka. Thank you so much.
So another theoretical question. What if your partner, so either or, what if your partner told you they were bisexual? How would you feel about that?
I would say, can I watch?
We're on the same wavelength. Can I join in?
Before I join in, I'd have to do my inspection first.
You have to make sure.
My inspection before I have sex with a girl, I do scratch and sniff.
Oh my God.
You gotta smell it first. If it doesn't smell good, I ain't touching it.
So I guess you passed that test.
Of course.
There you go. So how about you? If your partner suddenly told you, I'm bisexual, how would you feel?
It's okay. I still love him.
It's okay. Okay. So what is to Rosalie, what is an instant turn on for you? Pag may nakita ka, you see something or you smell something.
I guess if he touch my back.
Go for it. Go for it. Tim.
Anytime you want to join, you can, Eve. I want to watch.
Have you ever told you that what's that scent that you wear? It turns me on. Which one? I don't know what the name of it is. I just smell it on you, and I'm like, let's go. Yeah. What about you, Tim? What?
I remember the mother of my oldest. That was funny. Every time I made her stuffed shells, I got laid.
Stuffed shells. Okay. Yep. Must have been hell of a stuffed shells.
It said it made her
a hell of a recipe.
Really?
Yep. By the way, Mommy N on the go, I'm requesting what you just said. So, if you can get your husband ready, we can do this as well with Mommy N on the go. So how would you rate your sex life lately?
Ain't getting shit.
What happened? What's going on?
Marriage.
Everything else is happening except that.
I know you're tired. All right.
Lately, a lot of times when she's been doing her premiere, before her premiere even starts, I'm passed out.
Yeah, usually she says that. Like, everybody's asking, "Where's Tim? Where's Tim?" Oh, he's asleep. He's snoring. That's what she usually says.
Some people, I'm snoring.
Of course you do.
I'm gonna put my foot in your ass.
So the question for one at a time, I guess. Rosalie.
Yeah.
Who gave you your first orgasm? Tim, somebody's asking why you were supposed to wear a tie.
I was. I can go put one on.
Did I? Ada?
Eve, how many times per week? Shit, before I got married, I laid 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That slowly goes away, right?
Yeah, it does. Especially when you have kids.
So what's the answer, Rosalie?
Uh,
Who was it?
yeah, my first, I guess.
How could he? He didn't have a dick. You
Of
told,
course.
you told me he didn't have a dick.
Oh, and how old were you?
It was like fucking 2 inches, you said.
Nabulgar na.
How can he give you an orgasm? He can't even reach.
How old were you?
You're just kidding. I'll tell you.
So what's your favorite kind of foreplay? If there is one.
Me or her?
Yeah, I'll start with you, Tim. She answered the first one.
Be careful. Be careful.
Be careful.
My foreplay.
Hoy, hoy, hoy. I'll tell you.
I gotta answer truthfully.
Oh. Huh?
I gotta answer truthfully.
Okay.
Sucking on the boobs, going down to eating at the Y.
How dare you?
Gotta go muff diving.
I like that. I like that action.
How dare you? I'm sweating.
Why are you sweating?
Do you enjoy that, Rosalie, when he does his preferred foreplay? Of course you do.
Of course.
She does, but every time, oh, that hurts. That hurts. Stop. Stop. That hurts.
What?
What?
You do. Every time I go down muff diving,
What?
and you start getting excited, and what? Stop. That hurts. Stop. That hurts.
So when you're doing these activities, is it lights on or lights off?
Me lights on, her lights off.
There's no middle ground.
Lights off.
Lights off, lights on. That's hard.
If you want, lights off.
Okay, lights off, guys. Sorry. Well, for Tim, it's lights on.
Because
Actually, I beat her though.
Actually, because why lights off? I'm scared. Because
What are you scared of?
what is that? What's that? Bling bling. I couldn't imagine.
But the thing is, I kind of see because I leave the TV on.
Smart.
Okay.
So no lights, but I have the TV on, and that still has color, so there's no light.
There it is. So if you caught your partner watching porn, would you get mad or you get turned on? Rosalie's thinking.
We never watch we never watch porn. I can watch him dancing naked.
That's your porn.
Yeah, that's my porn.
Look at it this way: why watch porn when you can have the real thing?
True.
What does watching porn do for you? Be honest with you, you watch some tramp getting screwed by 5 guys.
There you go. And some people get off on that.
Yeah.
It does nothing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nothing at all. If she watched it,
What if you watch me?
I tell you, come sit on my face. Come sit on my face. I'll guess you wait, and then we'll eat the difference.
So is your wife into the sexy outfits? Or are you into the sexy outfits that you like her to wear, or you just don't bother?
Don't bother. I take it off. Here we go. Fuck me.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
So, favorite position?
Favorite position.
Doggy style.
For her as well?
No.
See, now you found out.
Why,
No.
why do you want me to answer your question? I don't know your favorite position.
Of course, on top.
Cowgirl.
On
Okay.
top.
On top. You? Want to answer? I know what her favorite is. And somebody wrote it right there. The average duration for sex for most couples is 10 minutes. Are you guys average? Or do you just blow right by that?
Depends on what kind of mood we're actually in. Sometimes we'll last longer, sometimes. Nah.
Quickie?
Yep. Sometimes, yeah.
Because always knocking. Nikki, knocking on the door.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't get away from the kids.
Instant off.
I'll tell you, when my second year in the Philippines, average, this was 3 times a day.
There you go.
And average was about a half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
She really screams that she's hurting.
Yeah, it always hit my head on the headboard.
So Tim, does she like it? Do you ever talk dirty to her? Does she like it or not really?
Not really. She goes, "Stop it."
Yeah, you know,
Then
Filipina.
I'll say, "Hey, get over here and fuck me."
So is there a position that you want to try but you haven't yet?
Well, there's a lot of positions I want to try, and I know she won't do them.
Okay. More pain.
I'm lucky to get a doggy style.
Timothy.
So I know that the one place in your body, Rosalie, gets you in the mood is your back. That's true, right? It's your back.
Yeah.
From what I can tell, and I'm not sure, I don't want to assume, but your wife appears to be very sort of the submissive type. Is that true most of the time, or not really? Or can she be dominant?
Hell no.
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 That's okay though. It's okay.
She'll say, "Stop, that hurts, stop."
What am I supposed to do? It's really hurt.
You say that, I ran my more.
Remember, I was in give birth C-section.
And that means what? Sex is sex.
I know.
You're there to get fucked.
So speaking of that, do you ever go solo just to satisfy yourself, or that's not really an option anymore?
No. You do solo?
No. I got your hands for that. In the morning, nighttime, hon, come here. What? I said it's time for this.
And does she oblige?
Most of the time, yes, she does.
Okay.
Loko. Loko mo.
Kaya pala laging may benda si ano.
Oy, no, actually, I had
That's why she has that bandage that she hurt her hands or something.
She had carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had surgery.
You got carpal tunnel from that?
When
It was the weight of it.
I'm using my left.
Use that hand there. That's what you had surgery on.
So have you guys ever woken your neighbors because you were too loud? Or are your neighbors that far away? Have you ever woken your neighbors?
No.
No. You
Because
probably wake up the kids first.
She goes to that.
So Rosalie, can you, in your opinion, what do you think your sexiest asset is? What's sexy about you?
My eyes.
Your eyes.
Yeah.
And Tim, do you agree with that assessment?
I say it's her tits and her eyes.
Eyes number 2.
It's talaga.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
Go back in the bedroom, baby.
Last question.
Oh my God, last question.
That's it.
Yeah, that's actually it. And the last question is sex or chocolates or ube? Like you shouldn't have to think about that.
I already know what I'm going to say. I want to hear what she has to say.
I don't like chocolate.
You like ube?
But you do when I put it on it.
How dare you? How dare you?
Freaky.
So what is your like?
I'd rather have sex than chocolate. Chocolate makes you fat.
Okay.
Rosalie doesn't like chocolate, so we know her There you go. So thank you guys for answering my questions. I hope everyone in the chat learned something and enjoyed it. And now I'm going to turn it over to the chat and let them ask some questions. So
Do you have any questions?
yeah, do you have any questions for both of them? You have any questions for us?
How long have you guys been together?
Together since 2006-ish. We got married 2007, so before that.
Mm-hmm.
So
How did you guys meet?
online. We met at this. It wasn't even a chat room. It was just people posting stuff. Like we made it into a chat room, but it was just people posting messages. That's how we met.
So are you both from California?
No. In the Philippines, she's from Baguio. I've been in the United States since I was 13, but I'm since I came here, I lived in the East Coast. I'm from New Jersey,
and I was in LA at that time.
Where Dr. Jake in New Jersey?
Yeah, I can't remember what town he's in.
Yeah, I only moved here last year.
Yeah, he's from New York also.
I used to live in the city. I used to live in New York. I lived in New York for 6 years.
Are you guys Democrats or Republicans?
Republican. I'm Republican. I don't know about her.
Yeah, I voted blue.
She voted blue.
Okay, we're still married.
We're still married. I mean, we try to not talk about politics.
Why would you vote for Biden? For what reason?
What's your reason? You just didn't like Trump?
Yeah, it was time for a change. I just didn't see anything. I couldn't see 4 more years. Maybe I was impatient. Maybe I thought more could be done in the 4 years. But and to be fair to him, it was also issues that he also got from Obama, right? And the administration before that, and so.
Do you know Biden is a racist?
Oh, big time. He is. He actually was like a cohort of the KKK.
Yes. Also, one of his best friends, he went to his best friend's eulogy, and his best friend is actually in the KKK. And I got an article here. I want to read from that Biden said. It was in the newspapers. Let me find it. And it's really gonna shock you that you actually didn't vote right. Okay, 1977. Biden said integrating black students would turn schools into a jungle, a racial jungle.
Yeah, he said that. That's
And also, he said, I don't want my children to grow up in a jungle, a racial jungle.
And he never, I don't think he ever disputed that
No,
he made that statement.
you know why he didn't dispute it? Because he doesn't remember it. Because
I just couldn't, even though, I voted Republican. If I was to vote, I don't know. I saw him during the, on Tuesday. He didn't look right. He hasn't looked right to me.
showing signs of dementia.
Yeah, he hasn't looked right to me. So.
Only reason why I know that, my father died of dementia.
So you knew the symptoms, I guess. You knew what it looks like.
He's showing the early stages of dementia. Why would I want somebody in office that has dementia? He's going to forget. Oh, let's set off the fucking nuclear bombs. There we go. Oh, what did I just do? I didn't do that.
There you go. If you guys want to come up and ask a question, or if you have questions, please type them so we can read them off.
Yeah. Anybody else have any questions?
Oh,
Please feel free.
Any question?
Any questions?
Any questions?
Say.
So yeah, guys, I opened up the there's the StreamYard if you guys want to come up. Hey, Roxy.
Maria Rosa de la Pena. I like Biden. I never ever liked Trump. Well, just because he doesn't like somebody doesn't mean he's actually not a good president.
Yeah, to me, it didn't have anything to do with his the way he was. I mean, he's that way ever since. I used to work for him, by the way.
Oh, you did?
I used to work at the Plaza Hotel, which he used to own. He's always been like that. Even his wife then was the same way.
I'm gonna tell you about Trump. Trump's an asshole. I'm not going to deny that.
Oh, big time.
But Trump has done so many good things for this country.
Somebody's asking you a question, Tim. How did the insurance system change for you this pandemic?
Got more coverage. I don't like hospitals anyway. I try not to go.
Yeah. You only go when you have to go?
Yep. If I can't get out of bed, then I'll go to the hospital. But what turned me off in the hospital when my little one was about 3-4 years old?
Yeah.
She's running in the house, and next you know she's running to our bed. Excuse me, she starts running hard, and next thing I know, we hear her screaming. We asked her what's wrong, and she couldn't move her arm.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we take her to the emergency room. A screaming child. We're waiting in the emergency room for 5 hours.
Jeez.
5 hours, a screaming child. Then I get ready to leave. I go up, tell them I'm taking my child out. We're going somewhere else. You can't do that. I said, what? Excuse me? I can't do what? Next, here comes a security guard. I look at him. I said, what are you going to do? I said, I'll fucking break you in half. You can't take your... Yes, I can. They're not treating my child. She's screaming. And they do nothing about it. And plus, the emergency room was filthy. Was disgusting.
Oh, my gosh.
Then after that, they finally got her in. And we waited in the room for another 2 hours. While they're waiting for a doctor, why don't you have somebody come in and take x-rays of my child? So they finally come in after the doctor requested x-rays.
That's terrible.
They took the x-rays, and they said her elbow was broken. We had to go see a specialist. So the next day, I called the specialist. We got her in right down in there. Because what time we leave? Like 7, 8 in the morning?
Yeah.
So I stayed up. I called the specialist, got her in. Specialist looked at the X-rays because we told her the emergency room told us her elbow was broke, and she goes, "Where is it broke? It's dislocated." How can the doctors in the emergency room be that stupid? So
Sometimes they are.
the doctor had me hold her down, and it popped her elbow back into place.
That was it.
Yep. So I hate emergency rooms. I truly do, because they do nothing for you. Last time I went to the emergency room for my back, because I used to be paralyzed. I was paralyzed for over a year. I still have no feeling from my knees down, and I have drop foot. My feet stay like this. So my back's really, really bothering me. And I get in the emergency room, got to see the doctor. First thing she asked me, "What pills do you want?"
Of course, that's their job.
I said, "I don't want pills. I want you to fix my fucking problem." She didn't like my attitude. Oh well, I don't care. I try not to take any kind of drugs, because before I had back surgery, I took drugs for prescription drugs, and they almost killed me. So I don't like taking them.
No, I don't blame you.
Oh, no.
So no more questions, guys? Come on.
Are you guys all this quiet all the time?
Yeah. They're all ears. I have a question for Mr. Sheldon. Go ahead, Filipina in Idaho, USA. Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Hello, sorry.
Waiting for the question.
Who was this person?
Was that your injury? Was that from an accident, Tim?
Yeah, I was in a car accident. Yes.
Yeah.
What paralyzed me was actually the surgery.
If you can describe your wife in one word, what word would that be?
Pima.
Pain in my ass.
No, she's my aspiration. She actually gets me through the day. She does. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. I probably would have beat the shit out of somebody from work and put them in the hospital. But I think of my wife and my kids.
All right. Next question. Do you whisper something dirty to your wife's ear while making love?
Nikki, go get to the bedroom now, please. I said.
Oops, sorry.
Shut the door, please. Shut the door, please.
Fine.
I just tell her, I said, "Fuck me." That's it.
That's it. To the point. What if, and this is for Tim, I guess, what if you lose your job due to the pandemic? What are you going to do to financially, or what's your plan? I guess that's in everybody's mind.
I always have work. I know so many people. I have so many friends. I'll never be without work.
How did you meet Tim, and where your wife? Oh, sinagot niya kanina, Maria Rosario. He answered that actually. That was one of the first questions that I had, was when they first met, where they met.
Well, I don't think she was here.
Oh, okay.
You did yourself fast.
She wants to know where we met. So answer her.
Okay.
Answer her.
No, you answer.
We met through her cousin. Me and her cousin chatted on Yahoo Messenger. Like I said, her cousin liked me, and I thought she was.
Don't be like that.
Good thing she introduced you to your current wife.
She introduced me to Rochelle, and the first time we talked for about 6-7 hours.
6 hours.
And she says,
So 6 hours.
"Yes, it was.
It is?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
my memory is a lot better than yours. What's your social security number?"
Question to Tim. What house chores do you hate the most?
Cleaning the kids' mess.
That always happens.
Yeah.
You remember?
Next question.
Stop it.
How do you invite your wife in bed when you are in the mood? He doesn't. He'll just say,
I'll just
"What
take
do you
No!
think?"
You know what it is?
what?
You just call me, hon. I said, yeah. And anything you want. Next thing I know, the blanket is moving. I said, what's that moving?
What's that moving?
Yeah.
That's my anaconda.
Anaconda.
There's a question. It's gonna be a hard question, but kind of personal. But did you cheating on your wife?
No.
I would never cheat on my wife.
He's not a cheater type.
No.
I think if you were here earlier, I think Tim had realized, I guess, the importance of having family, and just by that answer, I guess I can assume, right, that that's not really your way of thinking now.
My feeling, just say I hated Rochelle. I didn't want to be with her anymore. Since we have kids, I would still stay in the relationship. I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't. Because of the kids' sake. But that's not the case.
Right.
Just like the bimbo I was with before with my oldest daughter. I didn't like I hated the woman. Like I said, she was just a piece of ass.
Yeah.
And I was going to stay with her just because of our child. I didn't love her. I didn't want to be with her. But good thing she left me. Before she left me, I thought this was funny. Her ex-boyfriend and her buddies, she invited them up to beat me up.
Really?
They never
Who is
did.
more aggressive in bed? So the questions are coming.
I am.
Can you confirm? Is she are you ever, Roseli? Are you ever aggressive in bed?
Once she was.
Once. Bilang na bilang. Once.
I remember this was before we were married. It was in the Philippines. After she moved out of her parents. I remember one time we were having sex. I got her so horny. She told me get on the floor. She got on top and wouldn't stop. I remember.
Tim has a good memory. Another question. What is the most unforgettable sex experience you have done in the past that you wanted to apply to your wife if she is willing to?
In the room.
They're asking you.
What,
You.
Little Brett interrupted me. What was the question again?
Tim is the driver.
I'm the driver, yes. I drive her hard.
For Tim, how will you know if your wife is in the mood? That's a good question.
If she says yes, you know she's in the mood.
If she says no, then no is no.
Okay, here's a question from Maria. To Sister Cell, how many boyfriends have you had before when you met your husband?
One.
One. Plus 18 tayo, yes. 18 plus. We're here in the US, 20. Well, actually, no, it's 18. Any more questions? So cool. I think that's it. Thank you guys for playing the game. No, it's not a game. Thank you for agreeing to. I hope everybody had fun. I hope everyone learned something, and we got to know the Sheldons that much better. I guess, right?
Oh, there's
Do
one
you want to promote something, Rosalie?
there's
Hang on,
one
let
more
me.
question.
There's
Just
another one.
do you still have fantasies? Everybody will always have fantasies. There's that's part of life.
What is your fantasy?
Doing you a position.
Really?
Oh, you know, if your wife is in the mood for sex, is she lotion? Naglo-lotion ka daw ba?
No, when I talk to the mayor,
No,
she
no
gives,
lotion needed.
she gives it to me, then I know she's in the mood.
Are you satisfied, Tim, that you have a Filipina wife?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the difference having relationship with a Filipino?
Oh, there you go. That's a good question. Thank you for asking.
You're a Filipino and American.
Yeah.
Most American white girls are nothing but trans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's see. I was engaged before I met you. I was engaged 1, 2, 4 times.
Okay.
Let's see. My first fiance, I caught her. She was a white bitch. Got her in bed with 3 guys, and one of them was a judge. One in the mouth, one in the pussy, one in the ass.
Oh my
Okay,
Are they
that's
making a movie?
God.
we should have been making a movie.
Were they making a movie or something?
Then my second one, we were this.
Diba yan, Roxanne, ginawa mo namang
This-
massage parlor lotion or oil.
Her name was Angela. Angela, yeah. Found out she was cheating on me with a Latino guy.
Here's a question for you, Tim. Have you tried a threesome before?
Yes. I can't lie.
There you go. You have your answer. Oh, but-
Yes, I have.
One, kahit ano.
That's every man's dream.
Wait.
Threesome.
There you go.
One on it and one on your face.
Oh.
And you're guessing her weight.
You're so loco.
If your wife has a period and you wanted to have sex, what do? He waits.
I wait. She won't have sex when she's on her period. She won't. Nope. And I respect that.
No.
So if I can't get some, I'll get a hand job.
That never stopped me.
Have you tried the kitchen? The only place she'll do is in the bedroom.
If I gotta have it, I gotta have it. Have you tried it in the kitchen?
She'll only do it in the bedroom. That's it.
All right.
I've tried on the couch. Excuse me, I lied. The bedroom and the shower. Excuse me.
There you go.
Bedroom and shower.
No house tour? No, none of that.
She won't.
No.
I've tried.
In the car. In the car. There's a question. In the car?
I tried that about 3 months ago. I whipped it out. I said, "Hon."
Stop it.
I did.
Yeah. You know what I said? What are you doing? What are you doing? How dare you?
Nabuking ka tuloy. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you again. I know it's late. Yeah. Sorry for keeping you guys up late here in California. It's not even 8 p.m. So you guys are welcome to stay. We're gonna continue this with a little bit of the TGIF. People are gonna come up.
That's a level 3 kiss.
Yeah, level 3 kiss.
Oh,
Everybody's requesting a level 3 kiss.
Maria, to that question, no, my wife will not do it in the car.
Okay.
what kiss?
At your tongue.
Level 3 kiss. Level 3.
Level 3, okay. O sige. Uy, stop it naman. Paano ka dati ka nun? How can I kiss you when your tongue's out?
Like you're stuck on my dick.
Thank you, everyone. Wala, sige na, babay na.
Papanoorin natin sila.
Thank
Hey
you.
guys, have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you sa lahat.
Ayan guys, hopefully kayo'y natuwa. Who's the next guest? Ang next guest talaga si Just Loisy. Si Just Loisy. At pipilitin natin, pwede ba si Eric kasama mo, Loisy? Yun ang tanong ko. Mahirap i-coordinate dahil malayo po si Loisy, nasa Abu Dhabi po siya. Tapos yung kanyang significant other ay nandito sa Amerika. So hopefully guys nag-enjoy kayo. Tuloy-tuloy lang lilipat ako ng pwede na akong bumaba. Ayan. Or did you guys have enough? Okay na kayo? Lalabas pa tayo? Mabag. We can go out. It's not even 8 o'clock. Thank to your wife. Yes, thank you daw. Ate Michelle naman ang i-hot seat. Actually, na-hot seat na tayo eh. Yeah, we already did that. Panoorin nyo na lang ulit. Naka-ano ba yun? I don't know. Dito yun eh. That was a while back. Kisses please. Kiss daw. Oh, ayan. Kiss your... I just did. Yeah, so susunod si Just Loisy. Kailangan pa i-coordinate yan dahil again, the time difference is very, very big. At ang susunod dyan ay si That's Frances. Ano po yun? Request lang ni Frances na medyo squeaky clean po yung yung ating hot seat. Longer kiss. Ni Dila, oh. Hindi mo talagang ganun talaga eh. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think she's beautiful as well.
Thank you.
Nax. Sana all. Sira. So yun guys. Oo, ang sweet. So actually sino pa yung susunod? Meron ng Meron ng susunod kay That's Frances actually. Sunod-sunod na yan. So I have 3 nakasulat silang lahat. Uwi talaga. Hoy. Huwag kayong ganyan. So guys, maraming salamat at hopefully nag-enjoy kayo at meron tayong napulot na konting kaalaman talaga. Ayan. So, ayan na, dito ka na. Tatapusin ko na lang to. I think na-reach natin yung peak. And maraming salamat sa inyo guys. Maraming salamat. Ako Kuya Foodie, my partner. Ayan na naman. Talagang binatikos ka Maria Rosario. Dahil ano pakialam nila? Wala pakialam basta may love life, di ba? Ayan. I will ask my husband tomorrow. Ayan. So guys, maraming salamat ulit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Abangan ang susunod na, ayan si Just Loisy. Alamin ko pa kung kailan siya pwede at kung kailan pwede naming ma-coordinate yung schedule namin. So, maraming salamat ulit guys at nakapunta kayo. Maraming salamat sa 100 something. Actually, umabot ng 200 mahigit kanina yan. Maraming salamat sa mga nag-post sa kanilang mga social media at nagkalat po ng stream na to. Maraming salamat sa inyo and hopefully you guys have a good weekend. Roxy, bukas magkita tayo sometime after 2 p.m. siguro. So ayan. Maraming salamat ulit guys. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. God bless us all. Peace. Bye-bye. End.